Hola, I'm Lydia Wallace, and this is Your Week in Yucatán Today, presented by Yucatán Today and La Jornada Maya. Every week, we bring you Yucatan's local news in under 10 minutes. Only local news featuring news you can use and a quick summary of recent events. This week, authorities are urging vigilance against sophisticated AI-powered phone scams. Multiple investigations are underway following several cases of animal cruelty across Mérida. Mérida is hosting over 350 artisans for the Original Yucatán Mexican Textile Art Encounter through Sunday. An exhibit featuring and selling art from over 524 local artisans is open through Sunday at Gran Museo de Mundo Maya. Meteorologists are tracking a tropical wave in the Atlantic that could become the first major storm system this season. Let's get started. Local authorities are reinforcing action against phone scams and extortion, especially those using sophisticated artificial intelligence, or AI. Scammers are now using AI to create fake photos and videos, hijack WhatsApp accounts, and even simulate virtual kidnappings, making their threats sound incredibly convincing. The Yucatán State Police, or SSP, is urging everyone to be on high alert. If you receive a threatening call from someone claiming to be from a criminal group or even a fake government official, the best advice is to hang up immediately. Never give out personal info or make a payment. Instead, check the facts and contact the person allegedly affected directly. You can report suspicious activity using the emergency line 911 or 089 for anonymous reports. Unfortunately, this was a terrible week for animal lovers in Yucatán, as several severe cases of animal abuse came to light. First, on Sunday, a dog named Cecilia was found in a dumpster in Plan de Ayala Norte with what appeared to be gunshot wounds. While her condition was critical, she is alive and steadily improving. The investigation now focuses on the president of the Yucatán Sports Shooting Association, who also owns a student exchange company here in Mérida. On Wednesday night, authorities executed a search warrant on the property to secure evidence, including security camera footage. The case has sparked massive outrage, with petitions already demanding the suspect's removal from his sports association role. Then, on Wednesday, state police successfully rescued 8 severely malnourished dogs from an abandoned home in the Solcauquel area of Mérida, following a citizen complaint. Tragically, 2 other dogs were found deceased. The rescued animals are now receiving medical care from the Mérida Animal Protection Unit. Also on Wednesday, a person was detained after being caught on camera committing an act of animal cruelty near the Central de Abastos. Witnesses report that 18 dogs were affected by poisoned meat, with only 4 surviving. In every instance, multiple complaints have been filed to ensure the perpetrators face justice. Remember that animal cruelty against animals in Yucatán is strictly penalized. If you come across any suspected cases, report them immediately by calling 070 or, in an emergency, 911. Mérida is currently hosting Original Yucatán, the Mexican Textile Art Encounter. This is a significant event, marking the first time this massive national exhibition has been held outside of Mexico City. Through Sunday, October 19th, over 350 artisans from across the country are here for a spectacular expo sale at the Siglo XXI Convention Center and the Gran Museo del Mundo Maya. This is a free event that includes workshops, film screenings, forums, and 4 incredible fashion shows nightly at the museum at 7 p.m. Don't miss the concerts by bands like Tribu and the famous local Orquesta Típica Yucalpeten at the closing concert on Sunday night. Check the show notes for the full schedule. Speaking of textile art, the Yucatán Institute of Entrepreneurs recently announced the winners of its state embroidery and popular art contests. The winning and selected pieces from over 524 artisans are currently on display and available for sale at the Gran Museo del Mundo Maya. The exhibit, titled Memoria Viva de Yucatán, or Living Memory of Yucatán, runs through this Sunday, October 19th from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. This is a perfect chance to acquire a truly unique piece of Yucatecan heritage and support local talent directly. Meteorologists and local authorities are closely tracking a tropical wave currently far out in the central Atlantic. While it is very distant, it currently has a 30% chance of developing into a cyclonic event as it moves toward the Caribbean. If it hits those warm Caribbean waters, it could quickly strengthen. This system is still about a week away from being a direct hit, but meteorologists are keeping a very close watch, as this could be the first major storm system to approach the peninsula this season. In the meantime, get ready to pack a raincoat and close your windows as you leave for the day, as those heavy afternoon showers might be making the return this coming week. Now, let's take a look at some fun stuff happening in the following days. Here's a reminder that this weekend, the Yucatán Oktoberfest is back through Sunday the 19th at Deportivo Rogers Hall in Periférico. This family-friendly festival brings together the best of German culture with authentic food, live music, and of course, beer. Get your tickets now at tusboletos.mx, starting at 250 pesos for adults and 150 pesos for children 3 to 17 years old. If you're in the magical town of Valladolid this weekend, remember their gremios or guild offerings are taking place throughout October. On Saturday, the La Esperanza Guild is hosting a magnificent vaquería, a traditional dance party featuring a live orchestra and plenty of dancers dressed to the nines in the most dazzling regional dresses you've ever seen. That's October 18th at 9 p.m. at the Valladolid Main Square. Next weekend, you have the unique opportunity to watch a powerful new play, Juan Balam. This performance tells the story of discrimination and the search for humanity, adapted to the reality of the Maya people from a story by Uruguayan writer Horacio Quiroga. What makes it special? It's staged outdoors in the natural jungle setting at Xocén, Valladolid. Watch the shows on October 24th, 25th, and 26th for a truly unforgettable cultural experience. Find direct links to more details on these events in this episode's description, and check out yucatantoday.com for more activities happening in our state. Every Friday, La Jornada Maya publishes a feature on one of the many native species that share the Yucatan Peninsula with us. This week, the spotlight shines on one of the most sought-after sights in the Yucatan Peninsula, the gorgeous cinnamon hummingbird. This tiny bird is an elegant, permanent resident in the tropical forests of Quintana Roo, but good luck finding one. Birdwatching experts, especially those in Cozumel, say this hummingbird is notoriously hard to spot. What makes it so popular, though? Its striking looks, a straight red beak with a black tip, a shimmering bronze-green head, and a vibrant, unmissable cinnamon color across its chest and belly. Despite being in stable population, it's vulnerable to changes like insecticide use and habitat loss, which is forcing some to adapt by nesting in urban gardens. This tiny wonder, weighing just 4.5 grams, is an absolutely essential pollinator for native flowers, like the Xocén. Spotting its nest is a huge win for local conservation. So plant those native flowers, skip the chemicals, and keep an eye out for this beautiful blazing cinnamon blur. Read more about the cinnamon hummingbird by visiting lajornadamaya.mx. You'll find a link in this episode's description. That's your week in Yucatan today. We welcome your feedback, questions, and ideas. Get in touch with us at editor@yucatantoday.com. Your Week in Yucatan Today is jointly produced by Yucatan Today and La Jornada Maya. Make sure to subscribe, review, and recommend our podcast so we can continue to bring you a summary of Yucatan's local news in English. Yucatan Today is the Yucatan Traveler's Companion. Find our travel, culture, and food content at yucatantoday.com. La Jornada Maya is a print and digital newspaper with the most relevant information from the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, and the world. I'm your host, Lydia Wallace, and thank you for listening.